Welcome back to Flying Blind. I'm here with my co-host, Chris.
Hello, I'm Team Conrad.
And I'm Team Jeremiah. Just kidding. No one is.
Thank God.
Today, we're discussing TSITP.
The summer I turned pretty.
Or should I say, the summer my VFX budget got slashed in half.
So we're the annoying people at the summer I turned pretty watch parties, I assume. Me and Josh, I think, are the only people in our office to watch this beautiful, magnificent show.
A true shame.
And I don't know about you. I love the show. Admittedly, I love it a little bit more than I would admit.
I think I love it more than your average person.
Correct. I agree.
I'm a big fan because I live for the drama. I live for Team Connie. Jeremiah can suck it, dude.
And it seems like he's gone. He's out of the picture.
Well, we hope so.
For now.
Anyway.
We're recording this before the season 3 series finale. But we have some thoughts that we need to share now.
Okay, so just from a technical perspective, season 1, 2, there's a lot of BTS of them driving around on like a trailer, car plates. They're filming like the traditional car scenes like on the back of an actual truck. It's really happening. They're driving through. Yeah. There are scenes in the new season that are undeniably at least VFX, but I believe virtual production. Why, you may ask? Because the background is terrible. It's so bad.
And I don't think that's just our VFX eye looking for it. I think you can tell.
Well, when we were watching it, my wife looked at me and said, "Is this shot on virtual?" And I was like, yeah, for sure.
Right.
The background's frame rate is terrible. You know, I have some thoughts.
Let's hear them.
First off, I think that they overspent on the music budget.
Interesting. Should we get into that now? Because I have a contrary opinion.
Well, I love the music in the season. I think it's incredible. You know, T Swift is like, she's a part of the show. So, you know, they probably have that connection. Maybe Taylor called up a few people, was like, hey, can we use your song for my passion project?
Yeah.
But they put too much money into the audio and not enough into the visual, specifically the virtual stuff. But where I'll finish my thought with the VFX is that it doesn't matter.
Correct. And I agree. And I think my thing with the summer I turned pretty, you can see on TikTok, on Reels, whatever you consume your content on, it's going so viral because of the discussion around it. And there's a cliffhanger at the end of every episode.
Totally.
There's new drama in each episode. And I think part of the beauty of this show
is incestual love.
Well, that's part of the show for sure. That's part of it. I don't know if it's the beauty of the show, but I think the virality potential of each episode is obviously something they're focusing on. Yeah. They've gained, I believe I read they gained 100% viewership rate from season 1 to season 2. And then I think they gained another 40 to season 3. Insane. 25 million people watched the season 3 premiere within 7 days. And there's so much virality potential that I think the audio and the songs kind of going viral along with the episodes is carrying a lot of that discussion. So that's why when you say the VFX doesn't matter that much, I think I agree, where I don't think they're getting their viewers based on if the virtual production or the VFX looks great. I think it's things like the audio that they're spending a shit ton of money on is what's going into the TikToks. It's going into the Reels. It's what me and my friends are predicting is going to drop before the episodes.
100%.
Obviously, we're the people at the watch party that are pointing out like, hey, that's virtual. That looks like shit. When everyone else is bawling their eyes out at the Taylor Swift needle drop, which is probably pretty good too. But
I am the worst for that.
If the VFX was better, would you enjoy the show any better?
No.
And I think that's where the beauty of this show lies, is that I think everyone can recognize like there's some scenes that are corny. There's some line deliveries that are unnatural.
Respectfully. Jer's lines, I'm not saying his actor, some of his lines are rough.
He plays the character well because I'm enraged by him every time he comes on screen.
He's pretty bleed. He's the best.
His mannerisms sometimes are a little bit creepy, but maybe that's because he has beautiful green/blue eyes that are piercing. But anyways, sidebar. We look at these scenes like the one that we flash on screen with Belly in Paris.
Yeah.
And it's like, it gets the idea across that she was in Paris. I don't need more than that because we're not in it for the visuals. Even though some of the visuals are nice, it's shot pretty well.
Yeah.
But my next question for you is, could they have saved money by doing it cheaper than virtual, or does it still make sense when it's not done properly?
So interestingly enough, a lot of the house stuff I saw in their BTS, they have massive sky curtains.
Yeah,
Which is awesome. Like that's old school.
Yeah.
I love that. And it just like fills the space and it works. Because that's what we're talking about. The background doesn't have to move because we're focused on what's going on, not what's going on out the window.
Right.
Like, okay, a good example of this in opposition would be like a show like The Bear. If you've watched The Bear, it's visually stimulating on purpose. It makes that sense of anxiety. If there was shots in The Bear that were obviously virtual and bad, it would take away from the art piece that is The Bear.
Right. And that's what I guess the difference is between these two shows. The main difference is that they're bringing in maybe similar audiences. At this point, I think everyone's watching The Summer I Turned Pretty, but that's not what you're sitting down and enjoying. 100%. I think it's similar to film. It's like if you go to an art house movie, sometimes the story can be a little bit wishy-washy, kind of like The Bear season 3. Or if you go to a rom-com or like a really cheesy horror flick, it's like you kind of know what you're expecting, but you're there for it and you're enjoying it.
Yep.
And it doesn't have to look like an A24 movie.
100%. 100% agree. Yeah. Everyone's watching it except for the rest of our office. So if you're editing this right now, tune in. Honestly, I think we would have this conversation whether we were doing a podcast or not. If this 100%. Never gets posted, I still had a great time. I feel like you and I talk about TSITP a lot more than we should.
Correct. It's considering it's on work hours, yes.
No, it's not. We talk about
we come
this
in
all
early.
the time.
Yeah, we come in early to
The content that's happening on screen, even when those terrible VFX shots are in the midst of happening, is so enraging, frustrating. You know, as a 30-year-old person, I need to remember that these people are like 20 years old and stupid and dumb.
Financially illiterate.
Jer, dude, crazy.
Hey, but he needed those Bruins tickets. Okay?
But here's the deal, man. Let's just talk about the Bruins tickets for a minute. If you're as rich as you are, just buy the tickets, bro.
Correct.
Why tank your credit score?
That's a question. His dad would have paid for the tickets. They're $100 tickets.
This is the craziest thing. Like, if your father is like I'm assuming multi-millionaire, okay, he's a successful company, has bailed you out your entire life. I think that it's an Adam problem that Jer is that financially illiterate.
Yes, especially looking at how well Conrad seemingly is doing and how he doesn't have money troubles.
Yeah.
Is a big part of that. I feel like you can tell that Conrad was raised by his mom.
Yes.
And that's a good thing because she seemed like an angel.
And Jared's like a little Peter Pan lost boy.
Correct. Yes. Who doesn't really know what he's doing. And that's sell the Jeep. You're working in the restaurant, sell your Jeep. Buy a beater.
Speaking about the Jeep, I have one more comparison to make between the two of them that I just couldn't help but notice. So like speaking of favorite child, Conrad,
obviously.
On board.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like in the eyes of the parents, both parents,
and in the eyes of the other parents in the show as well.
Jared sucks. Dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, misunderstood. No, he sucks. Conrad drives a Range Rover.
This is correct. Yeah.
Jared drives like a Jeep Wrangler.
Yeah.
Do you think that it was like dumb 16-year-old Jared and he was like, ooh, Jeep Wranglers look cool?
Almost certainly, yeah.
But here's the thing. Conrad probably got that car at the same time.
Absolutely, yeah.
And he was like, I have a more refined palate for my automobiles.
Yes.
Crazy.
And I think they're both Nepo babies. But Jared just is an illiterate, not illiterate that he can't read, but I have trouble believing he can read as well. His character is dumb.
There's nothing worse than an irresponsible Nepo baby.
Yes, absolutely.
You know? Like, it might be harder for someone like Conrad to be given everything and then still try to make it.
Right.
Like, that's a harder situation.
Especially in a completely different field than his parents.
True. Yeah, there you go. And isn't it true? Adam wasn't the one who came for money. like Susanna came for money.
That I don't know. I don't know
so.
the lore. Maybe you are a bigger fan
So
than
that's
me.
what my wife said.
Yeah.
So.
I believe her.
Yeah. No, I was reading some articles.
Right.
Other thing about Adam. Post Susanna, I'm so sorry. I'm like nervous to say
this is going to be hot. We've had this debate in the office.
Post Susanna death and unfortunate scenarios happening beforehand, aka him cheating on his dying wife. Terrible. Post all of that years later, when the kids are grown up, but they're just like dumbasses. I'm Team Adam, bro.
Let's clip that and put that at the start of the podcast. We'll see how many viewers we lose.
Like straight up,
okay.
He's just trying to be
Let's
a responsible dad.
Yes. I agree that they're writing him a redemption arc. And I haven't read the books personally, so I don't know what exactly they're going off of.
My wife has read them, so I don't really know anything other than that. She doesn't tell me spoilers.
That's
a good
very
life.
good.
That's a good life.
You probably see more spoilers on TikTok than
I try to avoid them. I try to do the quick swipe because it's
quick fingers.
This summer I Turned Pretty thing is gonna blow your mind on episode 7.
Yeah.
Who are you? No, I'm swiping.
And that's exactly what we're doing, but you shouldn't swipe because
we don't know how it ends. We
have no idea. Yeah,
so.
we're recording this before the finale, but
I'm assuming it's gonna be Connie Baby.
It's gotta be.
Who are you?
It's gotta be. Yeah. But I've heard theories that she's gonna choose herself, which is fair. I'm not the biggest Belly fan either. I think she makes some crazy decisions. Yeah.
She's kind of the problem.
Yeah.
You know?
So honestly, if everyone just goes their separate ways, that might be the most peaceful ending. I'm on Team Taylor and Steven.
Oh, dude, for sure. They're the best.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny that we're agreeing on everything.
Yes.
Because like everyone knows that Team Tay and Steven, I do, bless up. I hope my boy Milo's doing well.
Hey, he had a great diss track.
I hope that he's making some crazy beats.
Yeah.
What was the song?
I think
it was like
Stick It to Steven.
Stick It to Steven.
It was something like that. Yeah.
Dude, crazy.
I think just to circle back on Adam, I think the one place I push back is that they're writing him a redemption arc.
Okay.
But I think in the context of the show, everyone else is just acting so irrationally at times and crazy that even when Steven tried to quit in the last episode, spoiler alert, he tried to quit when Steven got found out that him and Denise were starting a company.
And tried to lie his way out of it.
Yeah. Adam was completely chill about it and was just like, I'll see you on January 2nd. And seemingly he rage baited Steven into quitting. He was so chill about it that Steven just gave up.
This is what I'm talking about. Like there's like so many easy way out scenarios in this show where it's just like, so the three main characters make the most frustratingly wrong decisions on purpose.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's too many ties there. So everyone like auxiliary make really easy decisions.
Yeah.
That like it's like a 1 to 10 minute issue that's solved immediately. Yeah. What happened with Taylor's mom's business?
She got paid half her money back.
Like literally,
Lucinda refunded
her mom
Taylor.
all of a sudden got her funding back.
Yeah.
Which like, she needed 10 grand or something to keep her business afloat and whatever. But like all that they did was be like, yo, Steven, quick help.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, I got the accounting books or whatever.
He's smart as fuck.
Solved.
Yeah.
Solved.
Even
that was a 1 episode issue.
Yeah. We found out in season 1 that Belly's and Steven's parents got divorced. Yeah. And then they just like got back together.
They slowly moved back.
And it's super cute. I loved it. Yeah. But it's also like that. What happened to Cleveland, bro? Cleveland, my boy. I was rooting for him.
Team Cleaver, man.
Team Cleve.
Team Clevey.
Big Cleve guy.
Big Cleve fan. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, what happened to him, like, potentially becoming the surrogate brother or surrogate father to Conrad with their boat situation?
Exactly.
They just abandoned him.
Yeah.
What's going on? Maybe the whole, like, concept here is that life is real and things don't work out perfectly.
Steven's girlfriend from season 1, where did she go? They're dating in real life now.
Really?
But she got written off.
Yeah, she did get written off.
For the best.
I wonder if she actually got written off. I haven't read the book.
I know.
But what do you think? How do you think it's going to end? 30 seconds.
Conrad's going to Paris. We know this. I kind of like Benito. I think he's fine. He seems like a nice enough guy.
I got a crazy play.
Okay.
It wasn't 30 seconds. I'm so sorry.
That's
cut
okay.
you off. So you think, what's the finale?
Conrad's going to Paris. They're going to get together. She's going to find the infinity necklace. All is going to be well. Jeremiah and Denise, that's happening. I don't know if I love that at all. John and Laurel, great. Sounds like Adam is broken up with his
Kaylee,
girl he cheated on his
that
dying
was
wife
tough.
with.
Remember
when you said you were Team Adam?
As Team Adam as I am, that was tough. That was a tough watch.
Yep. I think I have a sneaking suspicion that they're going to try to change it up from the books in a way that maybe they end up with an ambiguous ending of Conrad and Belly are just good again and maybe not together. But I think for the dramatics of it, I also heard a fan theory that I'll share with you once you tell me what you think is going to happen.
Okay, here we go. This is an extreme version, but I think the first part could definitely happen. Conrad goes to Paris. Belly decides, you know what? I should go to Mexico with Benito. She goes to Mexico. Conrad comes to the little apartment. She's not there. And then it's heartbreak. Belly comes back. You know who's going to show up in Paris? Jer.
Ugh.
That would be tough.
I hope not.
That would be tough.
I hope not.
In the end, I believe it's Team Connie Baby to the end. You know?
Yeah.
Based on the show's lore, I hope.
Yeah.
Unless maybe she like marries one of them, kills them, and then like keeps the house to herself.
And then it's a spin-off series.
That's what it's
How
all
to Get Away with Murder.
About. She is all about the house. That's all that matters to her, I believe.
Yeah.
She cried
Very
more about
interesting.
the house than breaking up her marriage.
This is true. And I think she coped better with breaking up her marriage by doing what she actually wanted to do and going to Paris.
True.
So I have you seen the clips from when they were filming in Paris last year, close to the Olympics?
Yes.
Both brothers are there.
That's a part of my theory.
Is it a red herring, though? I'll be impressed if it is.
Yo, could you imagine if they TikTok clip dropped us fake news?
Well, because you think I've only seen the clip of Jeremiah where they cover him up with the umbrella.
Oh, shit.
And then I've seen Belly, but I haven't seen Conrad. So what if this is all big brain?
Whoa.
Because I feel like it's clear. It's clear. I don't know if it's just me, but it's clear that Conrad is the choice. There's no shot she gets with Jeremiah.
Everyone would be pissed.
So where is the intrigue going to come from? I think that's what I'm excited to see of what's going to be the big moment. Is it choosing herself versus Conrad? Is it Benito versus Conrad? Is Jeremiah back in the picture?
Yeah. Are we so deep into show fandom now that shows throw red herrings in just for like fan theories?
I'm going to be impressed if they did. Because I see no reason as the show's going on that Jeremiah would be in Paris, but his actor was, for sure. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Now, I have heard a theory, and let me know if you think this is crazy.
I'm ready.
That after the episode, I was at we were watching with some friends, and I was like, this doesn't feel like it can wrap up in an hour and a half. Like, this feels like very ambiguous still. I've heard a theory there could be a 12th secret episode because one of the boxes Belly was carrying, which my friend pointed out, was A12 or something like that. There's some sort of needle drop that says 12A. There's a bunch of 12s coming up. And it feels weird for a show to end on 11 episodes. I don't know if that's the way they wanted it, but it feels like there could be a 2-parter coming for us. I don't know if that's true.
Oh, they're going to Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 1 to us.
Perhaps.
It's going to be one episode, 2
exactly.
parts.
No, exactly. Because from what I hear also in the book, they have a time jump. Okay. Or people were expecting a time jump of some sort. I'll fact check myself after.
No, I think that's true based on my wife's telling.
So when are they time jumping? Conrad still has to go to Paris. They still have to graduate.
He's got to go to Brussels first. He's
which
got
is
a conference to get to.
Whoever in the show said Brussels was a quaint Belgian town has never been to Brussels. Brussels is very dirty. I like Brussels, but it's cool. A giant dirty
city. Got good beer too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Team
Adam.
I'm not Team Adam.
Crazy.
Team Steven and Taylor.
Team Steven Taylor.
Team Laurel and John. Laurel?
Sure. I didn't know his name was John.
He's inconsequential, but I love Laurel.
Team
generally.
Belly's dad, dude.
Team bringing up Susanna in an argument to win the argument.
Team Jer and D nice, dude.
Big D?
Yeah. Whoa, yeah, dude.
Also, can we talk about why they built up Denise and Steven for half a season and then it just talking about ended?
Easy solutions to auxiliary characters.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you know what? Actually, this feels like more
he didn't
platonic.
need to make a decision at all. He was just like, oh, this did you feel it? No. It's also like, but how
and then when she talked to Jer about it last episode, she was like, yeah, I never really had feelings for him. It was something that I was wondering if it could turn into something, but I didn't have feelings for him.
So that's a crush, and that's
that's
feelings. Yeah. I have one more tangent to go on.
Yeah.
If we have time in this podcast,
There's
we could cut it
time.
out. We talked about the audio budget. What are your favorite songs that they've used for the moment in The Summer I Turned Pretty? Because I have a small list.
Na, na, na. I don't know any of the lyrics.
Anyway, I actually don't know what you're saying.
What's your top?
Okay.
And I can see that.
I like Taylor Swift. I'm not a big Taylor Swift fan.
You're not a swizzle.
No, but when No Surprises dropped when they left Connie at the restaurant,
dude,
bro,
come on,
so nice. And then if you look at the lyrics, I forget what the actual lyric is, but I was like, oh, this is interesting. So I looked up the lyrics just to walk myself through it. He says either no more bellyaches or this is my last bellyache.
Okay, so this is actually a subject that I briefly will mention.
Mm-hmm.
Very briefly, I feel like the audio sometimes I feel like the music in this show is too on the nose.
Driver's license while she's
driving past his house is crazy.
It went on for way too long. It went on to have the whole chorus in there, but it was like we watched her shift around in her car for maybe a minute and a half.
The editor thought that he cooked on that.
Yeah.
And people were like, yeah, bro, I get the metaphor.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a little on the nose, but I'm a sucker for it because I listen to all this music. Like,
I'm a sucker for you.
I hope they don't drop that.
Jeremiah comes around the corner in Paris. I'm a sucker for you. Team Conrad.
Who are you?